What's up everybody? It's the Tourette's Trucker coming at you here. Today we are going to do a review and an unboxing on the Remington 1 cordless shaver. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Also, people, I've got some Tourette's Trucker stuff on Teespring if anyone is interested. Tourette's Trucker shirts. Hopefully you will like them. I've got some Tourette's Trucker I have that are like this here with just the logo. I've got some long sleeves, some hoodies. Also have a tote bag. Also have Tourette's Trucker logo with time and I are ticking away because I do the tick. So hopefully you'll buy some gear. Help support a brother out. Help support my channel. Anyway, y'all, stay tuned. We'll be right back with the review. Woo, Lord. Still having a bad hair day, man. Think about long hair, this humidity, and it was misted and rained a little bit earlier. Like freaking 80 degrees out here. Man, the humidity just makes long hair go. Especially mine. Okay, let's get this thing open, y'all. I already kind of ripped it open a little bit trying to get the sticker. These things never seem to quite open well. Oh, isn't that sweet when you open up? Enjoy your new shaver. Well, I appreciate that. I probably will. At least I hope I will. Alright, when we open her up, you pull it up, and it's in a nice little thing here. You pull the shaver out. Instruction manual, but actually, to be honest, what guy really reads the instruction manuals? I mean, come on, let's be honest. The only time we ever look at any type, it don't matter what we're putting together, the only time we look at the instruction manual is when we can't figure it out and we're like perplexed. We're like, I don't think that's right. When we have leftover screws and we're like, I don't think that's right. Then we look at instruction manuals, but to be honest. All right, we have a cover here to put on top of the heads. We have the extension cord charger. And then the shaver itself. That's it. All right, let's pull this bad boy open. Now, to be honest, I do like that grip. I mean, you got the nice good, the gray is actually a soft rubber. The yellow's kind of sporty, and yes, it does. You got your power button. Turn on, and it actually does have some charge to it. I don't know if you can hear it. But if you push on the heads here, nothing, but when you push in the center, all the heads do pivot inward. So I guess if you're coming around like this, and it does have the pop-up trimmer in the back here. Oh. So I do need to trim my mustache while we edit, so hear it kind of grinding away. Trying to catch all my trimmings. And Thor's looking like, what are you doing? It's real weak. I guess this is going to be the test. If I plug it in, will it run while it's plugged in and given that extra charge? That is the key that we have to test out, fellas. And it only plugs in one way. Alright, let's plug this bad boy in and see what happens. See if it gets any stronger. And this is one of these chargers that will not work while it's plugged in. Plugged in is doing nothing. That's a downside. That's not good. So that means I have to make sure while I'm in the truck stops that it absolutely gets a good charge every single time. Otherwise, I'm hosed. I don't like that. It'd been nice if you could use it while it's being charged, so you can plug that bad boy in. And the case, the top only goes on one way. You've got two prongs on the one side. You can kind of see them. Two prongs on that side and only one on this side. The one single piece here goes on the top. And then the things with the two sides, they actually go on these sides. Then that snaps on. But yeah, it's disappointing that it won't work while it's plugged in. So you better make sure you have enough charge on this, the yellow and gray Remington, if you buy it at Walmart. Disappointing, but it is what it is. But unplug it a little bit because I still need to get a little more. Oh, cool. All right, and to clean it out, you just push the button right here in the front. That pops up, and then you can wash it out, wash your heads. I'm assuming these heads change out. I'm assuming somehow they actually pop out so you can change them. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I need this. I need to finish trimming my mustache, right? Okay, now one thing I don't like, because your hair comes down at an angle on your mustache. Okay, well, going this way, you know, you only get so much, so you actually want to kind of go up. Now the other one I had, when you push here, you push it actually up, so this actually pops up from out like this, instead of this one here popping, flipping out like that. So the downside to this is, okay, when you try to go, you know, it's easier to come up like this. Well, of course, as you can see, it's closing on you. So that means now you got to put all this all up in your face to try to come up this way to shave against the grain, to try to get a little closer shave up here on this. So I don't like that, because I'm one of them ones who like to, you know, I do my mustache go down and then I like to come up to get that closer shave. I don't want to have to stick the thing all up in my nose, you know, up in my face to get that. So that is another downside to this razor, with the pop out instead of the slide out that slides out like that, because then that stays steady. When them kind that come out like that, that's steady. It doesn't move anywhere until you physically slide it back down. So it stays when you're going, so you can just go, you can go down and then you can just go right back up for a closer thing. So it is what it is. You really don't know much about them. So since I didn't have my glasses, I couldn't really see. I mean, I went off looks, to be honest. It looked like it was a good razor. I've heard from people that the Norelcos absolutely you cannot use, and they don't have the heads like this. They just have just that one straight across bar little thing, and I don't like that. I like to have the ones that kind of contour around, you know, as you're going around. Oh well, anyway, it is what it is, y'all. That is my review on this Remington. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a Remington 1 or what, but the virtually indestructible razor, it says, shaver. That is my review, and we have Thor over here trying to come down the the seat here where my camera is. So that's why I'm looking at him. He's tripping out and having fun. Anyway, y'all, that includes my review. I mean, I'll talk about it more later on after I've used it a couple times and see how it's lasting and see how the charge is and so forth. I saw other cheaper ones that looked like they were cheap knockoffs from like 19 that actually had a digital display that told you how much battery you had left and all that. So it's what it is, y'all. You live, you learn, you buy, you throw away, you rebuy new something else. That's what us guys do. Sorry, Catherine, if I blew money on something that may not last, but I had to have something in the meantime, so sorry. Better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission, right, y'all? Buy it first and then tell your wife and then ask for forgiveness for blowing money on something, as opposed to asking, hey, can I get that? No, and then you're like, I'm gonna buy it anyway. Who's she to tell me I can't buy it with my own money? But gentlemen, we try to do it out of respect. We ask for permission out of respect. That's why women, when we ask y'all out of respect, you need to say yes, not say no. Because we're trying to respect you by asking you. That might be bad that I just said that, because that means since I didn't ask her permission to do this, some could take that I don't respect my wife. Baby, I do respect you. You were at work. I couldn't ask you because you were at work. There it is. My baby was at work right now. She's at work, so I couldn't ask for permission because she can't have her phone while she's out there with customers. So yes, that's why I had to do it. Yes, that's it. Not that I disrespect her. I love you, baby. Anyway, y'all, we hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you got some entertainment value out of it. And we will holler at y'all on the next one. Peace out.